Hey YouTube, TechSurfer 2010 here, coming at you with another video. Today I decided to change out my AC alternator belt because there was a lot of squeaking every time I turned on the AC. Today's car is a Nissan Maxima. It's my wife's car. It's a 2008 Maxima. And I just wanted to give a few pointers on some of the things that I had to deal with when doing this repair. So first off, when you're trying to loosen the belt, there is what looks to be a dipstick slot, but it's not. It's actually a tensioner nut for the belt and the tensioner pulley, excuse me. So that's what we're looking at right here. So it's a 14 millimeter socket. I used several sockets to get to it. Here's right here. One really long one short one on a 3/8 drive ratchet. I was able to get to it when I put it all the way down there. It's not too far down. I don't know if you can see it. There's a hose in its way. But directly underneath that, you'll see a nut, or bolt, I should say, that actually needs to be loosened as well. So even if you loosen the tensioner nut at the top, you need to make sure you need to loosen the tensioner bolt that bolts the pulley to the block. Otherwise you won't be doing anything. So once you loosen the tensioner bolt for the pulley, it's the one that actually allows you to get the belt off. It's kind of out of focus there. It's also a 14 millimeter size. I had to use a box wrench to kind of tighten it and loosen it. So I'll let you look at it from the bottom. I don't know if you can see it. Light's kind of not good, but we'll look at it from the bottom. So on my Maxima, there's a plastic flap out of the way. This is on the passenger side. So on the wheel well, if you open it up, you can see what's going on here. And there it is right there. Right here. That is the 14 millimeter bolt head that you need to remove. So again, you can use a wrench. Oh, my hand's in the way to loosen it. Mine's already loose, so you can see there's a lot of play here. I had a lot of problems with getting the belt on because I didn't loosen it enough. So when I loosened this one, not to the point where it comes off, but I'm not sure if it's a nut or a bolt. I can't see. Oh, it looks like it's a nut, actually. It's a nut, excuse me. So once you loosen it quite a bit and you loosen up the top of that tensioner nut on the top, there's a lot of play. You can see it right there. You can move it up and down, which allows you to get the belt on. So just take note of the way the belt goes on. So you can see the tensioner pulley is here. It loops underneath the pulley and then over and around the alternator pulley right there, over this pulley, and then onto this one right here, around it. Once it's fully on, again, just loosen the crap out of the top tensioner nut at the top, and then loosen this one. You should be able to get on eventually. Just tighten it down and you're good to go. Oh, just make sure you use, I guess when I did the research online, there's a tool that you can use to tighten it down and measure how much the deflection should be on, as far as how tight this should be. I don't have that tool, so I'm just gonna feel possibly another belt and kind of guesstimate, but I'm not sure if that's the proper procedure. I'm just gonna do that because I don't have the tool and I don't feel like messing with it. So feel free to do your own research and decide what's best for you. Alright, thanks guys. I hope this video helps somebody. Thanks. Bye.